Um, we're gonna continue on this piece that we started on last time. Hopefully finish her, and then hopefully start on a commission that I have gotten today. Hopefully, but we'll see. For now, I'm not stressing about it. I just want to see how far we went last time. I think we should put this. Oh god. We're not putting that anywhere. Let's continue from last. I want to do something with the horns and the ears, that's for sure. Eyes don't matter. Is this it? Yes, sir. We want this to be brighter. That is. To differentiate between the inside of the ear and outside. Just some calm drawing. Oh, that reminds me. Give me a moment. There we go. I got a little lightly distracted on this side. But that's okay. Can't always have a hyper focus. So today I've been commissioned by a friend to make a more of like an epic scene sort of thing, which hopefully they will enjoy when we do make it. Oh yeah, the overlay does. That looks nice. We just gotta do some stuff with the horn too, because the horn is very bland. It don't be looking horny. That sure. There we go. So for one odd reason, some guy keep coming and Twitch really taken and completely removing these songs in a not right manner, because they're like, oh yeah, this is copyrighted, this is copyright free music, so I don't know what's going on there. But it is what it is. It's not like it impacts us a lot. It's just mostly my streams, not even full purse. Okay, let's blend this in. Oh god, you're a little too big there. Too small? Just right. Blend it in, make it more yeah, make it fit in a little more. There we go. It's less hard now. And then let's make a sort of a gradient here that goes from the center-ish, like that. A little harder because it's gonna mess up with the other stuff. Let's make it a little darker and do right next to it. least I hope that will gonna look nice. If not, easy to delete. That's the beauty of digital art, baby. You can ignore your mistakes. Now let's do far off here, a little dark. Because we want to mimic the appearance that it's a 3D object, right? Like that. That's a little better than before, I think. Yeah, definitely gives a little more dimension. And, well, the dress we're missing, giving texture, light, shading, and whatnot. So let's mess with the dress. Pardon, I am still a little sick. As sadly as that is, I can't really do a lot about it. Let's do the rough stuff start, where we're just doing it on where the shadows would be. There would be some under her chest. Definitely by the shoulders, considering the hair is gonna shadow it. On the side, like that, and then we can blend that in. Like it's nothing. There we go. Maybe do a little bit of a highlight. It don't have to be perfect. We can just do a little splurgy on it, because we're blending in it anyway. It just needs the general shape. There we go. Now tell me that don't look like fabric, because I think it looks a little like fabric. Let's delete what goes over to the other side, because that don't make sense. There we go. Now for texture, I do want to do something just to underline it a little bit. So let's just do some lines here and there. And then blur it and then make it barely noticeable, but it should give some nice texture-ish. Okay. Nice and close, very gently. Let's... Yeah, that... No. Guess we'll do more around like that. This. No linkies. Linkies are forbidden. Good job, Nightbud. Okay, and now if we do a little filter blur, just a light little blur. Ooh, and then a light bit little overlay. Lower it down. Gentle texture. Let's go. That follows along with the colors and like that. I like how the dress looks right here, but then we have this band that we made last time that don't really follow along, so we have to mess with it a little bit. Oh. I probably have to make these connect. Yeah. It's okay. Ah man, I painted this on the dress. Probably didn't. Yeah. Nobody will know, right? You guys aren't telling anybody. I believe in you guys, you wouldn't. Okay. Let's blend this a little in. Yes. Since it has a little more texture on this, we can't just do a slap on and hope that's good. Have to follow this. So that would probably be how the light looks. We'll take the top ones, maybe a little bit into the deep ones. Not a lot, but you know. And then hopefully it... We probably need a small blender for it because it's a little more detailed on this. Probably going to have to delete a little over it afterwards. Just to get specific on it. On placement and whatnot. Though hopefully not too much. Just whatever seems a little out of line. You better search Chop behind there. Remember to apply. Here we go, here we go. I mean, that's not too bad. If we give it a little soft light on, then you can still see what's underneath. Probably do the same on this one below. Yeah. Yeah, that's that. Now let's give it a little more pop. We need to give shadows where it goes in here. So just follow here, go in. Probably put it underneath that layer. It's okay if it's not perfect. I'm not a perfectionist, even though I probably should be more of one in my own, like, art stuff. There we go. And then blend a little in. I never really, like, was super fan of blending too, but I'm gonna say in this program, my life is happy here. Okay, I think with the light we have to down it a little bit. Just so you can see a little more of that dark. And we probably need to make a way darker one for these specific areas. Here. And this, I think we're just gonna use the blur tool on afterwards. Or, like, maybe probably not. If I'm very hit on, then we don't have to blend it at all. Then we just make it very transparent and then it still looks darker than the other places, and then that, well, that is gonna make it look nice. That one was a little hard to see. I think we hit it. I think we hit it right. Oh no. Hopefully that won't be an issue, that one little line there. I mean, it's gonna be so small we probably won't see it, but it's bothering me. I know. I will know. Okay, so if we take this and make it a soft light, lower it a little bit. Ooh, I greatly enjoy this. This looks really nice to me. Maybe a little more down, just gently so you can get the idea of it, and I still see this. Where is it? There we go. Hide my mistakes. Now, damn, we're getting somewhere. Anyway, I have been thinking, I still want to give that nice flower ground. I think we're gonna give it a little more flowery on the dress, if possible. We can just see how it would look with a flower pattern. What we can do, if I got any flower. Oh yeah, we got plenty of flower patterns. Just need to find one that I think would look nice. This one, probably. And if we take that and put it, not there. God, not there. We put it on the dress. On top. And we do a add. Ew. Oh. Overlay? No, the background just kind of messes with it. Is there something that's like more transparent but looks good? You look... Oh, gotta download it first. You just slept. Oh. That was way bigger than I anticipated. Definitely not what I imagined. I mean, it does look nice. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it's not what it's not what it's not what I expected. Okay, we can put this in. Make it a little smaller and see if that looks good as a overlay. Ayo, thank you, I will. You're still cheating because you have infinite points. It's not okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna be... Well, that one, that feels more earnest. I will hydrate. Thank you. Slurpy slurpy. This feels nice. Move it a little more over there. If we do... Oh, not that yet. We do an overlay. Yeah, then it gets red on the edges. And they're just lightly. It's a light flowery pattern. I think this looks nice. Haha, sippy seed. Haha. I'm drinking energy drink. I just want to be forward with it. I'm drinking energy drink, so I might just fucking shit myself. Is it possible that I can only make this affect a certain area? Can I delete? No, okay, I guess not. Interesting. Oh wait, yeah, I can. Create layer mask. Oh. Because it folds here, so it don't make sense that it's the same on the other side. Hence, I sorta want to remove it. And then have another one on here. Move it, turn it, do all of that, and then we can make another mask here where we delete the other side of it. Yeah. I think that looks nice. But I'm also biased since it's my work, but also everybody knows artists don't like their own work anyway. Caffeine, huh? That hits like a fucker. I have to quickly go away, but I probably will be back soon, so I'm just gonna mute. You guys can look at my character. And just like that, I did my business. I'm in light agony, but we're living. We ballin'. We put the texture on, and the dress, I think, looks really, really nice. Maybe we could lower the transparency on this. I just want it subtle. Subtle. And I guess we can start doing colors on this, the outline. And yeah, fuck it, we're balling. We're putting on the outline. Fucking dump it a little purple. And then afterwards we can select the specific details, like the dress needs to be red the doy, the eyes need to be red the doy, that kind of stuff. But for now we can make the highlights and whatnot also follow in here. So what we do, we just put it where the highlights is and then blend it in. And then the middle point between the highlights and the darky color. Just so it has a little bit of a buffer on it. Maybe a little down here where it's slightly light, but not super light. There we go. And then our favorite tool, the blender. Brrr. And everywhere we colored, we need a blending. Just go complete berserk on it. Actually, just to make it easier, we're gonna do this. I know it looks weird, but it's gonna be easier for me to see where we colored it. We just have to check the between of everything, and then we can put it back on its place afterwards. Maybe even make this bigger. Do 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 do. And then when we clap this back on, wait, I forgot these ends. Gotta have the ends. I think, yeah, there was a little there. Now we've put it back on. It's blended. Yay! House blended. Wowzers. Let's do. I think the dress. Yeah. Yeah. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. It's super dark here, but the outline is lighter. That we can't have. Gotta fix that. A little darker, sir. Thank you. And yeah, I guess we'll blend that in real quick. A little, like little sprinkle. There then we can do the dress. Dark red, let's go. We ballin'. It's okay if it's not perfect, we just don't want it to overlap with what we did before. More or less. So we don't have to worry about the arms and whatnot, because if it's a layer above, we won't see it anyway. Oh. I accidentally did a little bit of an oopsie, I can see. Still there. Otherwise, I think it looks fine. Yeah, we hit all the important spots, and then we can do a bit of better color thing here too. What we do is we put a clipping layer on top of that, because then it only clips where we have painted red. So it is nice and doable for us to handle it. And then like the other, blendy time. Brrr. Yes. And then I suppose we shall do the skin. And what we use is a dark orange, also known as brown. Everyone's favorite. And this is probably gonna be a little rougher, because now we want to be more precise on where we hid. Ooh, this is nice. Faded brown for skin tone balance, yada yada. Whatever you would call it. Outline color. I don't like the wrist looking back at it, but that's because a person's wrist, it goes small, and then the hand goes bigger than the wrist. I mean, it's hard to see here, and I think it's just hands are hard in general. I'm trying to get better with hands. I'm not good with hands, and I don't think I will be for a long time, but we'll get there. I rather wanna try and draw poor hands than avoid drawing hands altogether, cause yeah, last time I was like, yeah, I'm fine with this, and then now looking at it, it's like, yeah, this is what is wrong. So like, you reflect on it, drawing bad. Hence why you should never be afraid of just committing, because you can learn from mistakes. Surprise, surprise. Oh, what a thing I didn't realize is we have not given her makeup whatsoever. I haven't really puffed out those, the lips. I haven't done anything for the eyes except maybe a big eyelash. And I want her to have I do want her to have makeup on. Just a light bit of makeup. We can add that after doing the outline, I suppose. Just remind me if I forget. Because I am a forgetful little bean. There we go. This outmost pleases me. Okay, we're doing the makeup now. Yeah, I got like some ADHD, probably. What about it? Let's do the sea lips. Do a light orange. Faded a lighty bit. Just so it don't seem so hard. And then a nice, beautiful over heart. What? Huh. Okay, and then we can do, I guess, a little red on the middle. Blend that in. Yeah, that's from far away it looks nice. Let's do a light bit of a more intense red around the wibs. This we also blend in, but it's just to make the whips a little more poppy. Poppin'. Yeah. From afar, that looks really good. It looks like she just have a light lip gloss on. Maybe give it a little more of a highlight to make it look a little more glossy. What we do there is we put a light, that on, and then a little there. Soft light? Not soft light. Overlay? Hard light? Or transparency? Yeah, that looks nice for me. And since I'm the one, this is my character, this is technically for me, I think that that's the most important, I guess. Let's give her a little bit of a eyeshadow. Just some gentle, I think purple, otherwise we can change the hue of it, all depending. Hmm. Hmm. There is something about this that maybe it's just the color of purple that makes it look like somebody fucking punched her in the face. Maybe if we try to slap it onto be some red, that might help. Yeah, that definitely does it. Purple just don't work, I guess. But just all do that we need this. I'm gonna do a little purple again. And adding the other afterwards, because right now I'm changing the hue to be red, so I need it to be the same sort of hue underneath, otherwise it'll mess a little up. Yeah, nice. Maybe we should also give her a little bit of a blush. I think that would be adorable. I'm also not too good with drawing on a blush, so I wanted to. It goes over the nose and down. Well, technically, that's why I get red across the face. It also, because, yeah, you get it. And you want this to be a gentle little thing, barely noticeable. And then a soft excuse you. Nah, that looked like somebody beat her. uh, this is a fine start. There we go. Maybe if we give this a little bit of a... Don't do the overlay, it just makes it a little weird. Hmm. I'm still uncertain. I'm just gonna let it be lightly there, and then I can decide later if I like it or not when going back on it. These two lips I'm happy about. And you know, that's the important part, right? Just find the things you like and enjoy them. Improve on the things you don't like. Enjoy the things you do good. It's how you're gonna enjoy drawing even after forever of drawing. I don't wanna log in on Teams. You gotta leave me alone, Teams. I'm gonna do it later. Why does my Teams account want more information? Anyway, let's finish. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the fur first. Since the fur is lighter, its outline should also be lighter. Ah. There we go. Underneath the red, please. Nice. Nice, nice. Blend that in, and then everybody will be super duper happy. That's how it works, right? People will be happy as long as you blend it. I don't know, I hope I'm true. I want people to be happy. Nice, 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 nice. Maybe we should do Le Who's. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot the ears. Whoopsie daisy. That's a goofer on my part. A little oopsie doopsie. Sir, my client says oopsie daisy. Luckily, there isn't a lot of dark spots on the ears because it's closer to. It would be closer to where our imaginary light source is, so. Though we definitely do need to do the horn afterwards. Yeah. Ah. I did another whoopsie daisy, but I'm not correcting it this time. I will have my part-time lazy. Though the horn. The horn I want to pop a little more out, so it's gonna get a little darker, different outline. It's an easy way to make stuff pop. It's just change how it is displayed compared to everything else. It pops a little more out than like the lick. Uh, God. Thanks, Nightbud. Thanks, Nightbud. You're the best, Nightbud. keeping us safe from these stingy scammers. Remember that I said that I wanted some, like, I want sleeves and I want some, because it has been a little while. I wanted some like transparent fabric going over here and down the arms too. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's ball. Let's fucking ball. We need some smaller outlines. And then we need to just ball. Nice, that's gonna be the outline for it, and I do want it a little bit for a little bit around the tail and the body too. And since it's transparent, at least here, we also wanted to like have the backside of it a little bit shown. And I think this is where I also want the edges of this transparent-ish fabric to be flowers. Can't completely remember the original idea of the dress, but I think it's gonna be cute nonetheless, whatever I do decide on. But for now, I'm gonna delete this and do something else instead. Here. Like that, and then delete this, because then it looks like it was actually the same direction, because it was at some point. Okay. I don't enjoy this, so we're gonna try again. Can always try again. Now that's a little better. This I want to be like opaque, and by opaque I mean like opaque just mean like no transparency, I think. If I remember right. I might be a little off. We're gonna give it a little color. We're gonna just blend it. I'll do it on one layer. We ballin'. Yeah. That is it. That is good. That is good. Right until I make this transparent, then it's probably it's not that bad. It is not as bad as I thought it would be. But I would like these to have some sort of outline. That means they can actually be in the front, because now it doesn't do that much. And we can give this a transparency. Instead of doing that transparent layer we want, we can just put on in a folder and change that's opacity, because then we don't have transparent thing over transparent thing over transparent thing. That looks a little messed up. We want it to sort of make it a little bit sense in a weird way. Yeah. And then with a nice light pinkish, we can just fucking ball in this. I might have gone a little over the line, but that's okay. Everything is fine. And then a normal eraser just to get the rest of it. Let's see, this is what I more or less want, like this transparency. I just using it right now to delete what I want, but it's more or less this effect I want, but a little more texture and stuff like that. And yeah, it has to go over the... Now that I think about... Yeah. We also want another layer of this here, because it's overlapping. And to do overlapping, you can just do a transparent over transparent, or just use a darker color. I prefer the other, because then I can still do details without it looking a little funky. As per se. And then a little bit up here. And now if we make this transparent, yeah, it just looks like it overlaps. I see. Technically, we also want... It's a very small piece, but this overlaps 3 times, so... Wait a moment. That's transparent, but this... Yeah, that makes sense. And this is the most opaque point, just because of what it is. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell. This is gonna look great. For now, let's get back to... What are you? Did I accidentally draw a weird line? Ah, sure, hickety dig. Let's give this a little more texture. Or some glitter, or... Wait, I think I actually have a glitter thing. Glitter. Hell yeah. I need to know how this looks like. And I also need to delete this accidental little splorch that I didn't notice before. Hell yeah. I mean, I don't dislike it. It gives texture, that's for sure. And you don't have to give on the stuff below. Hell yeah, we're doing this. We ballin'. But since it is glitter, we can also do a sparkle around. Why are you so wide? Why are you so wide? Tali Poppins, K9 and Bladens. Hello. I'm trying to figure out why... Oh, stars. I mean, her name is Stella. I guess stars would make sense. We can do stars. We can do stars. Well, not dark and normal. Then just a little bit down in opacity. You want it to be noticeable. Why do I have this many damn stars? I have roses. This is not going well. Why don't you draw a biblical angel as a pendant on her neck? Well, because she is a... Well, because I don't want to, first of all. And second of all, she is a, what is the word? She's a vampire. So she probably wouldn't be too close-ish to angels. Her patron is a unicorn, so there is some magical there, but I think she's more or less a knockoff druid slash cleric in the campaign she's in. She works with animals super well, but she also is a healer. But in the end, it's because it's my my D&D character. Why are you so wide? I want to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. If we make this 90, these, that's 50, that's 35, and then this entire thing like 50? Not 50, 75? Yeah, that hits a spot. That makes me happy. We're gonna wait with that for a bit, because I do want to give it a little bit more shade and stuff like that. Whoops! You guys didn't have to see that. What color is the hide? You mean the body of her? The furish? Purple? Okay, since this is 90, we know that. Let's put it 100 just to make it easier for me to do shading and stuff like that. Beneath the skirt eye. Well, she's purple. She is a purple centaur. By nothing, but I've been wanting to get to the the tabletop, yeah, the table card one. Yeah, I've seen it. I've tried the demo, and it just feels wonky to me, personally. But if other people can enjoy it, fucking go ahead. I mean, I have definitely also self been tempted by it. Have you? I have done a little peek on it. Why would I get fuck? Well, why not? Fuck fun. It's like a hee 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 hoo. I want to do a little bit about this dark red here, because it's underneath. It should get a little lighter. I know that sounds sort of counterproductive, not productive, but like not right, but trust me, it is. When it's transparency, it gets lighter and more that color, the more it overlaps, and currently it don't get lighter and lighter. Which definitely shouldn't. You will see the effect of it now. Nice. I enjoy that more than I probably should. I'm a Volsol. Hey. And now let's add the massive immense of flowers. Oh, look at this flower thing. Not that flower thing. That flower thing I don't like. Nature. No. Flower? No. Guess we'll have to look manually. I know I have a lot of them, because there's some standard, some that shows up, but I'll find them. Celebrate is oxymoron, I'm aware, but it's still true for me. Good for you. I mean, no matter what, if S, what, not all that, but like, if it works for you, that's the only thing that matters, right? There is this rose one. Ooh, the rose is nice, and the cherry is also really nice. And these are the standard some that comes. I guess we can work with that. We just need a darker red, and then a more intense red. Ooh, but it might get too small to where it can be seen. That works. What about thorny roses? I don't think I can put or remove the roses away from it, so thorny it is. That might be a little too much with at that edge. I think right before where this happens, it would look very nice. And then we can always add one rose here and there. Just for variety. Oh, there's petals. Yay. We can do that for effect afterwards. I definitely want some leaves for background. Just some. Yeah, this should be fine for it. let's just quickly remove these so I better can see. It's subtle, but it just needs to be there. Now I do want the horn to be in the front of the flower ground, so we're just gonna delete what may be in here middle. Then do the same for these cherries. Ooh, didn't delete enough. We want the outline to still be visible. And it's definitely not visible the way it is right now. There we go. And these, we're gonna delete a little bit of that just to make it appear like it's getting to the other side. Yeah, that's close enough. I don't have really anything against the roses. One of them can be in front of the horn, but I don't think two should. There we go. Now we just need to color in this and then take it from there. And I need to stop getting distracted by other flowers. Let's put these in a folder just so I do not get overwhelmed. Color the folder so I see the difference. You guys can barely see it, but right over the right corner, there's a red one now. I could just to color code it for myself. Let's hide the roses and focus on these flowers. Down here we want this to follow that line of difference here. And a little up here. Over here, give a little shadow behind the horn, because then it looks like it goes behind it. And I can see here that some of this definitely don't make sense. There. Now it don't look like the horn is just placed on top of the flowers. let's do it loosely now, and then we can always do a bit more intense differences for the flowers a little later. Like start small, start big, go then down to the small details then. And look at that. Bada bing, bada bong. Ah, not that. Ah, not that. Yeah, that works. Shadows. Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Ding Dong. For this, we're probably just gonna use a blur tool filter instead, because blending all of this will not be fun. We're taking the petals that faces the far top and adding a highlight on it. But then that just gives more shape. If done right. I could also just be spewing bullshit and you guys wouldn't know. It's gonna take a while with these. Oh. My husband just got, well, my non-married husband just got a phone call. That's it. That's why I got quiet for a bit. I'm sure you guys heard, but like, I like repeating. Rather want one thing said 2 times too much than 1 time too little, you know? That is a philosophy that I live on, specifically because I accidentally repeat a lot of things. So it works, it just works. Generally, I have my own, annoyingly enough, as much as it's so cringe to say, I have my own little guidelines or philosophies that I follow behind. I believe in karma, and I also definitely believe in treat others how you want to be treated. Unless they really have proved themselves to be shitheads, then treat them as shitheads. Because that's how they want to be treated, right? I'm not a confrontational person, but if you're a shithead, I'm gonna treat you like a shithead. You know? And when I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna draw a little more. I am trying to save up money for a study trip with my skewer, and I have actually gotten a commission today by a friend, because, well, first of all, they wanted to help me get money for this trip, but I didn't feel comfortable just taking money, and then they were like, well, I would like to do a commission. I don't trust most people on the internet because the internet is full of scammers. And I said, you know what? That's fair. What would you want? So yeah, I got that for a commission. I was very adamant they didn't have to. They were just being really nice for no reason. But we agreed on it, and I have given them my special friend special payment rights. Because they're a nice person. And with that, like, the people who has commissioned me know what it is. It's, you don't have to pay nothing until I'm done with it. If it was a stranger commissioning me, which I have yet to try, but then it would just be like, oh yeah, you gotta pay half first, half later. But there is also a very good reason why I want payment in one go. It's just easier to like keep a track on. Okay, let's do a not an over. I mean, overlay works, but I think soft light would do a little more. Yeah, look at that. They just popping. Now let's do the same, but the opposite way. There we go. There we go. We're back. How dare he? Get paid, get money, get work.
Yeah, how dare he get money, paid work.
Clearly, you have to throw him under a bus and then take his identity. Definitely. Nobody tell him that, though. So yeah, we're back. Husband just had to take a little phone call from his friend that wanted to vent, because he's like an old person that calls instead of just waiting to text and stuff like that. And it's so funny, you can tell what generation most people come from depending on if they call you or text you. And you just know that it's like millennia or up or older, that's definitely the call and stuff. But Gen Z and down, it's like, oh yeah, we just texted. A massive mahoos of texts. Which is, that's so interesting. I mean, it's probably also because we grew up with the internet a little more, so we're used to more texting than older generations. I find it interesting. I am that sort of person that enjoys a bit of a psychology. There is a lot of things that it interests me. It's curious. There we go. The flowers have a little more pop to them. Now, the same with the roses. At least there's less roses, so it's not a lot we need to do. Let's start with the same shadow sort of things here. At least it won't be a lot more, but we might make the leaves green. Just 'cause. The leaves should have a highlight that is color, not a dark spot that's that color. There we go. There. It'll be the little tinge here. And then our favorite little tool, this fella. He's our bestest little friend. Look at that. Wow, how smooth of a transition it is now. Like, gasp. What would we do without him? I hope at least that we make the roses pop. I think we're gonna give a little more red to them afterwards, because they were blending a little too much in with the cherries underneath, at least in my opinion. What we can do is change their hue, maybe to purple, you know. It's a lot of red on red on red. We can do a purple on it to make them still seem like they fit in place, because that's also still S colors, but also make them pop because they have a red background, so the purple will be different enough for it to be like, oh. We will see, we will see. At least it's easy to change colors and whatnot on this, so... Darken? Yeah. Yeah. We definitely need to change their hue afterwards. But for now, let's give him a little bit of highlight. Again, the topmost, just give it a little sprinkle. We're probably just gonna put the blur filter on it, so it blurs without me having to blend in. Because there's nothing to blend it into, really. Blending is definitely best if you have another color you want to mix it with. But for our case right now, that's not the case. We just want it to be smooth. Or having blurred edges. So, yeah. There we go. I hope this is gonna turn out nice. I think it will. And then let's see if what I said would be right. Okay, we just gonna do a little soft light. It's gentle, you barely see it, but it does make it a bit. And I think if we do this and just slap on some purple and change this hue. Oh, yeah, that pops. Hell yeah, that pops. We just need to change the leaves to green, I think, and then maybe give them some shadows, make them look like they're in the front of everything. Give them shadows, make it appear as if there's something, it's on top of something. But for now, these damn leaves, they need to be green. I've never seen purple, natural purple eaves. Unless they're really wilted, I guess. But then they normally turn green, brown. Just a dark orange. Here we go. And I think we will have to give him also a little highlight and shadows. Because it would be a little weird if they didn't, but everything else had. You know? Blebus. And then the darker beneath. Yeah, I enjoy that. I enjoy that. I enjoy that. Now, just to make sure the rows have, or everything needs to have a shadow underneath. So let's start with this. Just do a uber dark red. You want a shadow underneath it, but mostly downwards. And what we can do is just lightly trace this around. It don't matter if it's perfect or not, because honestly it don't have to be. But it should be on the dress probably, and on the hair. On the hair, the shadow needs to be a little different because what it's on top of. We'll just delete all the pending afterwards. There we go. Let's just go to the edges and make sure that no shadow goes over it. Or, I like that, yeah. Yeah. And same here, once more, just make sure that there's none of it that goes over this. And then we do something similar to the roses, but since the roses are on this pink, we just need to make sure the shadows are this red, more or less. And yeah, that it goes downwards. There we go, lovely. Same shit again, let's just blend it out. And see where that leads us. But yeah, you definitely see it a little more pop now than before. Because now the shadow just gives it a little more dimension. I think that would be the word for it. It makes it appear as if it's on top and not flat on. As if there is more than just it being there. Like I said, a little bit forward. Yeah, it would be dimension. I'm just a little silly goober. And then up here. And do the same. There we go. I think what I want to do is give it a little more green here and there. Because the green really does not show, and it makes it pop in a strange way. Oh yeah, grass, that's what we need. Grassland, yeah, that's what we need. It makes it just seem out of place. So what we can do is give more leaves, give more around, just to make it seem as if, oh yeah, it's supposed to be here. Question, do I have more leaves than this? It don't seem so. Then we're just gonna do the best out of what we have. Wait, I think this is one where the outline matters. Ah, not that much. Nope. Yeah, and we're gonna do under the roses here. I still want the roses to be the main focus, but we're also gonna put it underneath the cherry, I believe. Like this. Make it a little darker so it appears like it's further back. Okay. There we go. I feel like something is definitely that it could take a little more, and I want to, and that's the dangerous part because we are technically where I foreseen where I wanted it to be. I feel like there's something missing, and that's the dangerous spot to be sometimes because you might overdo it. I think if we give it a background, that would definitely help, but the background should be like a ballroom, and that would be hard. Maybe like a night stroll in a town or whatnot. That would give me the excuse of using this brush. No. Let me quickly see if there's a houses brush or something like that. Because again, this program is fucking lit, man. I can just be like, yeah, I want it to be, I want a house, and preferably I want a brush of that and a free, and then maybe I can find something. I found a ladder and accidentally clicked into it, so close enough. It seems like there isn't that much. I think this one works, but I don't think I like it. That's to be expected. That's okay. No, there won't be a brush of it, but I can probably find materials where it's like the appearance of that I can just slap in. It's the easy way out, I know that, but she deserves something behind her, and I don't completely know what it should be. And I think with a background on, I won't feel that little tingle of, yeah, I want there to be something more. But I do not know. But for my own sanity wise, I'm gonna take this and compress it down to one singular folder. So she is all in one. Along with all the sketches and whatnot. Sketch-wise, background-wise, I mean... Can probably... do a ball in some... that's the thing, if it's a ballroom there's a good chance that I will have to do people. Ooh, I wonder, is there a brush where it's just silhouettes of people? Because I don't like drawing people in the background. I don't like it. But if I can get a silhouette of people just to make background people, that would make me a happy little bean. Oh, there is, guys, there is. I know you guys can't see it, like, at all, but you gotta trust me on this one. Let me download. Whilst I am looking for more stuff, and whilst it is that I need to go to the bathroom again, I will be back, but we're gonna go to a quick break. Okay. I am back-ish, back, yes. I have found a few things that I think would fit really nicely. To work with us. Currently, I think it is downloading. It says everything is downloaded. Super, and then yeah, it updated. Hopefully I can find it then. Alright, yeah, it's still on Flower. First of all, this image, which is just a nice window. And we're gonna put, wait, we're gonna put this on too. Oh. Wait, it's an entire damn... Okay. We're gonna use this for the background, because I really like how it looks. Put it there. Copy it, and then move it over... Not just that, I want to move two of them over here. And make him, not that. I want us to make him Tamaula. And then on the other side too. Come on. Wonderful. Now, let's try to align that as much as possible towards the middle. That works. Yes, I want to apply this. And then I think there's this curtain. It's an image we can just slop over. That don't work with me. That don't work with me. But yeah, and then make this, instead of it being super light, we can do this, take a dark blue, slap it on, and just say, yeah, change the hue to this. Oh. Just gonna make it look as if it's darker, it's later in the day. We can do a little bit of a this. Blend it, and hopefully that's gonna make it look nice. Ish. Maybe the blender is a little too big, but I'm sure it'll be fine. This is gonna be light stuff anyway. Just a little soft light over. Oh, this makes me happy. I have gotten some brushes, but let's start with making the background of it, like floor and stuff like that. Just put that in. Nope. Okay, let's make the sketch barely noticeable. I mean, no, I know, we don't need the sketch. There's the floor. I think we have some image which is like wooden texture. I think we can do with that. Make it itty. More itty. And we can give it a little more dimension. Make it a little bigger just so it doesn't look completely whack. And then masking. Ta-da! Easy wooden floor. All we need to do now is give a background color and a foreground, and like give that color, give that what, and then yeah, you guys definitely know what I'm talking about. I make so much sense right now. First of all, hide my shame. Let's make so it gets lighter the closer you get to the front. Cause let's plop this gal in here. Give her a little bit of transparency. She has light above her, so we want, and we don't want the focus to be on the back, so we're gonna give the back a little more darkness. It's maybe a little big of a jump. There we go. Now just blend all of this in together. A natural-ish gradient on dark to light. Lovely. Fucking adore it. This, you are an overlay. Don't have to paint it. You just overlay. Lightly transparent. Boom. Now you might be like, this is so boring, there's not a lot of people. And you're definitely right, we need people. Don't worry, I got I got 2 brushes. This one I honestly have no faith in, but I want to try it. Why is it upside down? Hello? Hello? Why are you upside down? Fuck. Okay, I guess I could do an angle where it's 180. Wait, is the same fucking pattern over and over again? Is it? Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, it fucking is. This is a horrible brush. But now we know that. I'm deleting it. I did get another one, which seems a little more... right. I want to say right, but... Okay, can I... First of all, smaller. And I do want them over the glass. maybe a bit more of a gap if I am able stabilization. Cause I feel like they're a little close together. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is good. They don't have to be the focus, and believe me, we're gonna make sure they're not the focus. But we are definitely gonna make sure that they have a little bit of a color to them. Cause they look a little bland now, right? Yeah. We would not want that. We would not want that whatsoever. But I think, do we have a brig material? We sure do. I want that for the background, I think. Like that, and then change the color of it. It's transparent, so we can just do this. I think yellow would look really lovely. Well, a lighter yellow then. No? A creamy yellow. Something like that. Let's remove Stella again and then focus on making all of this blend in together. I think it would be nice if we had some light coming in from the outside. Let's remove these for a moment. You're not important. Hush, 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 hush. Then when they hit the floor, it goes more flat. That's just an easy way to give it a dimension. That's all we care about now. It's dimension. It's kapow and badoosh. And if we just make this a soft light, what would it look like? That honestly is not bad. I think this is more or less what I wanted anyway. We just gotta blend in like the sides so it doesn't hit so hard. Maybe do one more above where it's this. Ooh. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. And I kind of want to see what happens if I try to do this. This is just to test something out, just satisfying my own curiosity. What would happen if I change the hue? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's it. We're keeping this. We would probably want to flip it though. Because then it looks like a sunset. You know? Where it's like, oh yeah, the sun is setting down, the sky is getting to night, and... Oh. And we probably also would want to give a bit more color and whatnot to up here. Ah. Yeah. There's people walking in the middle of the air. I think we're just gonna... something like that. Anyway, back to the background. bricks is something like, that one does more. But if we tried, ugh. Now this I like. This, it looks more creamy. It looks more like, yeah, shit is happening. That's for sure. Let's mess with the people now. Maybe delete the itty bitty, like, the fairy people here. Like, Chibas, you are an infant, not anything bigger than that, that's for sure. Okay. And now we can get to do funny things with them. There we go. And then I think the ones there's more in the background, we're gonna give a darker color. Generally, just to give it that little more hashtag dimension. And also just use that for legs, for shadows, for the ones up closer. They don't have to be perfect, because again, they are not the main focus. Let's try this. So it's more like highlighted silhouettes, I guess. Okay, so if we blur this, maybe a few times. And then just do it as a... Not that one. Here. They still feel... Yeah?
I'm gonna pause you right now.
What?
I have to pause you because there's news
Yeah?
that you need to hear.
Okay.
Positive.
Okay. Well, my world just got shattered. I'm unsure if I can live on in this cruel fashion. I have been informed that at McDonald's, since McDonald's here, having some Grimace swag, the hat is sold out. Now I can never get my Grimace hat. And how can I live on with that? My world is more or
I'm
less...
calling my McDonald's specialist. Maybe there's a chance.
Maybe we have an inside man.
But like, do you want to buy the Grimace socks now? The ones you can get before it's too late? And
Yeah,
also
I
sold out?
guess, and then we have to try to see if we can get the shirt at some other point. But the socks I would definitely use on a daily basis. I love funny socks.
You know what? I'm ordering you the socks now.
Hell yeah.
How big of a size do you want them in?
What the...
You can't get them in a bigger size.
Well, but that's too small for me.
Yeah, but they apparently only come in this size.
What that's bullshit! I have big feet!
Happy feet, happy feet.
Ah!
Alright, you're gonna have to fill in the order yourself.
But I can't... Honey, I want socks that I can fit.
I mean, I'm sorry, that's the only ones they got. I don't know how this bullshit work. Like, I'm sorry. I don't think you can change it. You will sadly not be getting the Grimace fit.
You know what? I don't... now I'm just depressed.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
At this point, like... nothing can satisfy my need for the Grimace swag. Let's try this. Do this. Flip horizontally. No, flip vertically. Let's add him here. Because we need some shadows. Sure, that works. And then we just blur the fuck out of it. No, actually, this does not work. I don't know why I'm so fucking high. And good old still, I also need a shadow. does mean that we should delete light. That comes through. But we can blend it in so it doesn't look super weird. Hmm. There is something that it just feels weird. I think I feel a little funky that at least with the glass windows, they sort of the only thing that's black on here, and they pop out way too much. So how about we make a dark gradient instead of what their background is. They're still just... They take the focus. I think it's because they're too dark. They're not warm enough for where it, like, blends in with everything else. Maybe like that. Yeah, like that. Very nice, very warm, all the likes of that. We just... These people still, like... The people still just... Bah. I am back from work. Welcome back from work. I am still here drawing. Trying to figure out this background. Because... Backgrounds are hard. But I do want to improve. Maybe like that. It is very brown, I want to say. What if we try to play a little with the hues of these? Hue. Green. Blue. I kinda like that they're blue. I just wish they were a little darker. Maybe try that. Yeah, that. This is fine. That's a fine color. They still stand a little more out without taking all of the attention, I would say. The glass is more faded into the walls. The walls nice textured. The floor is nice and textured. I think I just want something to make this little bean stand out a little more. First of all, she's not centered, which annoys me. I think this is closer to center. Maybe if we did a little highlight around her, that would help. Like a light little... that we blend. Probably not from the bottom, because then shadow still makes sense. That definitely does something. Yeah, I think that was completely what we needed. I don't have anything else I want to add to this. I think this is where I feel it's a good end to it, the drawing. So yeah, I think one thing we're missing, yeah, we're missing outlines for her eyeliner. But hey, that's okay, we can't be perfect. And sometimes we miss little things, but finding it and going back to figuring out how to make it okay is part of the journey, right? And the irises also have not gotten a red color. There we go. Maybe give a little more highlights to the eyeliner. Make it appear as if she does actually have makeup on in some funny sense. Ugh. There we go. Blend it a little bit. With a small little blender. There. There we go. I like it. I like it. And well, since this is the thing for me, I think it's most important that I like it, but man, I sure learned a good bit drawing this. And I sure hope that I also entertained or taught other people whilst drawing this. That would be la poggers. People are writing to me. And I have scatterbrain. Yeah. I think I have nothing else I want to improve upon this on. This is what it's supposed to be. This is definitely the finished product. I'm gonna export it for myself Shattered Summit campaign. I have... Hold on. I don't have my drawings on here? Damn, okay. Well, that's just me being, silly. But, what do you guys think about it? I think it's neat. And I'm gonna slap my watermark on it. Plum. Rotate. Bam. Transparency. Bam. Now nobody will steal it. Not that I believe anybody would, but... Thank you, thank you. I think it's really nice too. I feel proud on it. I'm just debating with myself right now if I should start up another one or end the stream there. We have been going on for nearly 3 hours. Damn, fucking time flies fast. Yeah, I think then at that point we should end it. Whoops. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Thank everybody for coming, joining, entertaining me, and letting me entertain you. I hope you enjoyed it, as always. And there will be more drawing streams in the future. I will probably also talk with Fulper about adding information down in the description on if people want to commission me, what they can do, because I do take commissions. I do want to work for other people and draw products for them. It's something I really enjoy, even though I am having a hyper fixation on drawing my own characters lately. There is something special about drawing something for another person. And it's probably why I always gift something to Fulper for his birthday or Christmas, where I've made it, like drawn it and whatnot. I like making something that makes other happy, but that's also why I enjoy commission work, despite always having been a little bit against it before trying. But that's enough about me rambling. There will be a stream later with Kingdom Hearts, from what I know of. Don't take my word for it, but if that does appear, that we go live again later, that's why. But until then, see ya.